So, traders, on today's video, I will be teaching you guys and showing you guys and making you guys master the art of trading a range in the Forex markets. I will be teaching you guys how to trade and master the art of executing when trading in a range. So, if you're new to my channel, and before we start the video, make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you leave a comment into how the video was, and far most importantly, click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, sign up with the broker that I trade with, and highly recommend by simply clicking the link in my description. And if you're looking to capitalize on the 50% two-day in-person mentorship course that COT Academy has came up with, then I guess we're gonna take the time and the opportunity to send us a DM, to comment down below, or to take my number and give us a call or give us a text on WhatsApp so we can chop it up and so I can put game in your trading journey and so you can have a pure and professional and far most importantly a profitable 2025. But let me share to you guys how you can capitalize when trading a range in the Forex markets and how you can master the art of knowing when to trade and when not to trade when price is in a trading range. And on today's video, I'll be using a trade that we took on Monday, falling into Tuesday, because it was a two-day trade that we held, right? So this range, it's a 4 hour range. If you guys check out my weekly trading outlooks, I've left a link down there. You can go check it out so you can see the picture and get the picture. If you watched my weekly outlook, we have had a clean anticipation that how USD CAD is looking. There might be two takes that we might be looking for. The first take is if price will stay above our range, then we might have a new support above that previous resistance and look for those continuations to the upside. But if price will trade below, or if price will break below or violate below our range, then we might anticipate that intraday reversal to the downside, right? So when you can clearly see on the charts that those was our highs and those were our lows, and with price having highs and lows, we understood that we had our first breakout right there, which price traded above, and then we had a break below right there, and then price gave us a break above and a retest above and gave us this current high that was printed out. So with this current high printed out, you can clearly see that price had a push to the downside. So with a push to the downside, price gave us a break below again, and then we broke above and created this intraday high. But from creating this intraday high, price still had momentum to continue moving to the downside, because you can clearly see that on market open, this is how prices reacted, right? Our reaction from market open was just a confirmation that price is failing to move to the upside or just continue moving to the upside based on a word simple break and a retest and that move to the upside. But what happened? Price gave us a break and a retest, but still did what? Continued moving to the downside below our range. With that being said, we now understood that there's two takes on USD CAD, but the first take is how is price looking based on what we have anticipated, and how will price react based on what we have anticipated? Because we anticipated two things. If price will stay above, we might look for that move to the upside. But if price will give us a break below and trade below, then we might look for that move to the downside. So it happened that right after price gave us this bearish candlestick, which I think was around 1300 p.m. our pre-NY session. This was approaching pre-NY. So from 1300 p.m. we understood that our candlestick is bearish and the candlestick is broken below our range. So from breaking below our range, we understood that we anticipated that price will give us a move to the downside if we trade below our range, right? So from trading below our range on our pre-NY session, I now understood and told the team that, guys, the only time we might look to put our money to work, it's if price will continue below that zone, or if price will give us momentum below that zone, and if price will give us a trade below our current low that price has printed out. This current low that price has printed out, we have anticipated that if price will give us a break below and trade below this current lows, then we might look for those continuations to the downside. So as you can clearly see, price gave us a break below and price gave us a trade below our current lows. So from breaking below our zone and breaking below our current lows, we now understood that the only thing that we're looking for now is for those moves to the downside, because prices gave us the two anticipations that we're looking for: break below our zone and break below our current lows, in order to confirm those continuations to the downside, right? So on 1500 p.m., which was our NY open, on our NY open, because right after this candlestick closed, I didn't tell the team to look forward into taking those trades, and I also didn't look forward into taking that trade because I understood that we're having our NY session, right? So with our NY session, we waited for the NY session candlestick to give us a confirmation into what are we going to do. Are we gonna continue moving to the downside if price will give us a trade below those lows or continue below that very same zone? Or are we gonna anticipate those reversals to the upside if price will give us a close below? Do you guys get that? So right after the candlestick closed on our 1500, our NY session, our NYAC candlestick, you can tell that the 1600 candlestick broke below our zone and closed below our current lows. So right after the candlestick, right after the NYSE candlestick had a bullish close above our zone, we had to wait and see that are we gonna get momentum in order to anticipate those continuations to the upside, or if price will move to the downside, are we gonna get a trade below our zone and a trade below our current lows? Because those were the only two anticipations that we had in the back of our minds, right? So right after the 1600 candlestick gave us a close, you now can clearly see that the only thing that was left of us was to just take the trade and execute the damn setup, because it's not all about analysis and analyzing. It's more important that you execute what you have just analyzed if price will give you a confirmation to execute that setup. You guys get it? So right after the candlestick closed, our 1600 p.m. candlestick closed, I now was more than confident and told the team that, guys, price has closed where we have anticipated and price is trading where we have anticipated it. Can we now look for those continuations, for those reversals to the downside, based on price giving us a break below our zone and a trade below our current lows after it broke below our zone? And as you can look at it, price played out the way we anticipated, and price hit TP on Tuesday, because this trade was taken. We took this trade around 1700 p.m. on Monday, and price hit TP around I think like 1600, I think like 1600 p.m. on Tuesday, which was more like a 24-hour, which just were like 24 hours in a trade. But that's not important. What's important is that you have to understand how do you have to capitalize and how do you have to confirm your income, and how do you have to confirm your entries based on price giving you a trade below zone or price giving you a trade above a certain zone. Because in this instance, we were trading a range, and if I have to give you a quick example before we end the video, this is our highs, these are our lows. Price is more bullish above, price is more bearish below. And if it happens that price is still trading above the zone, there's nothing else that you might be looking for but for those moves to the upside if price gives you that momentum that you are looking for. And another thing, if price is below this zone, there's nothing else you can be looking for but for those moves to the downside if price will give you a confirmation based on what you anticipate. Do you guys get it? So support and resistance is still a flex. Support and resistance is forever a flex in the forex markets, because those are the core foundations of forex trading. If you understand those core foundations of forex trading, you can now add those bits and pieces into what you understand and what you are learning at that time. But overall support and resistance is forever a flex in the forex markets. Based on the trade that we took and based on the analysis that we had, you can simply tell that this is not easy, and at the same time this is not hard. It's only based on you having to understand what do you do when price is printing out a certain setup. What do you do if price is trading on a certain POR? And what do you do if price is resisting the setup that you are looking to execute? You guys get that. But without further ado, I thank you for the numbers. I thank you for liking, for sharing the video, for leaving a comment on the video. And if you've got up to the end of the video, I need you guys to understand that COT Academy has a special bonus for my traders out there. And the bonus is, click that link on my description, sign up with the broker that I trade with and highly recommend. After doing so, send proof of trades, send proof of your account that you've opened up, and send proof of funding. And the CEO of COT Academy, is going to give you a free mentorship course, a free online mentorship course, absolutely free, just so you can know how to capitalize and just so you can have the gains and the knowledge and the experience that you need in the forex markets. But without further ado, this is your boy Harlem, King COT, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video.